Thank you, I am Regal. How are you doing today? How are you doing this evening? Where you hit me up? No, this is licensed. I am well. This is licensed music that I get from I need to pay those guys, but it's copyright free music that I can use. I won't get any community strikes on me. I'm also on YouTube. Andre Golden DFG. That's my feel good. I'd say FG instead of PG. But yeah, just come on over, hang out with a brother. We're gonna have a good show. I have a I'm doing a podcast on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes, I'm on yeah, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So you can hit me up there live. Well, I'm live here on TikTok, but you know how that goes. But right now, my show starts at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time in about 5 minutes. So I got my What you're hearing is my interlude music. No, but you can look for 𝐷𝐲𝐿𝐴 on Facebook. You'll see the avatar is a picture of me that says DFG underneath it. You can also go to YouTube, Andre. YouTube is 𝐷𝐲𝐿𝐴 DFG. I think it is a D-Light 7. D-E-L-I-T number 7 DFG. Yes. Logan, TikTok land. I'm live every Tuesday, 8:30. Rain or shine. I missed a couple weeks ago due to my nephew's unfortunate passing. But we're going to get it on. My show is called DFG's Corner Emporium. It's a place you never know what you're going to hear. I have my co-host with me, my favorite girl, the Chocolate Pearl. She's my sister. Let me say Mr. and Mrs. So, she keeps, so his going home ceremony is Friday. We're gonna be up in New York City. I'm currently in Virginia, doing my thing, trying to be the best me I can be. But as I was saying, Chocolate Pearl is my co-host. She's pretty good. I also have a Thursday podcast I sit on. It's called Tantalizing Talk for You, hosted by Upscale Love for You. Our founder and CEO, Dr. Fabulous. I gotta fix that. Be smarter than the equipment. Also, that's Thursday nights at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We're off for the month of June. Oh, my condolences. My condolences to you losing your grandma. I lost both of mine in the 90s. It's hard. Lost my parent, lost my father in the 80s, and my mother it's been about 15 years now. But if they're in your heart, they're part of you. So yes, just do your thing. Keep her in your heart, and she'll always live. And she'll always live. But right now, I know my sister's on her way, so she should be coming on in a second. Hopefully, she'll come on camera. See who we got in my Yahoo chat room. I mean, not Yahoo. So, oh, I ain't got nobody now. But let me see. Oh, the boy need to be smarter than the equipment. Said she just texted me like, I'm on, stupid. But you will enjoy the show tonight. It's going to be a wonderful show. Those of you out there in Facebook land, TikTok land, Instagram land, hey, we talk about everything. We talk about everything.
I can't show my face yet.
Okay, you got hit with ugly stick?
Oh. I'm driving.
Yeah, I want you to be safe.
Yes. Yes.
I want you to be safe. You know, we just been through this last night, so yeah, I ain't mad.
Yes.
Um, it's just about time. I gotta go to my themes. Gotta do my theme song. It's my theme song. My theme song. My theme song. If I can figure out, I must be high or something. I
I
can't.
need you. I need you to do better.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But we got some hot topics tonight.
Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Let me put this back up. I gotta cut this off. I'm having a, I'm spazzing right now. I'm holding it together though. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. Oh. Don't sleep. 99. What's going on, big boy? Gonna check you out. Okay, give me a second. All those out there in Facebook land, I want to thank y'all for coming on. I'm gonna thank y'all for just doing what y'all do and supporting your boy. Because of people like you, I got 26,000 people in TikTok. I got 2,000 in Instagram. I got a lot in Facebook, and I got almost 8,000. I got almost 8,000 in YouTube. And just give your boy a second. Work with me. Here we go. I gotta change my opening because I gotta add you and Apple on it. Apple, are you in YouTube land? Let your boy know. Let your boy know.
I thought she was going to join us today.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, where did it go? Where did it go? I just had it. You can't see it either, can you?
I am driving, sir.
I know you're driving. I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now, but
All right.
it's
Don't let
all
me have to
good
fire
though.
you from your own show. Come on now.
I know.
You know.
I know. Oh, no, I got it. I'm just in a daze right now. I got it. There we go. Let me share this again. Let me share this again. I'm gonna get it right. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, or whatever you identify as. There's no hate here. This is DFG, Dr. Phil Good. On TikTok, I'm Dr. Phil S. Good. Also, I'm the doctor is in. You put @ signs to find that. It said also YouTube, D-Light7, Andre Golden DFG. That's my YouTube page. Instagram is DGUSL, the number 4, the letter U. That's my Instagram. And last but not least, my YouTube. Well, that's my YouTube, but I'm on Facebook too. Andre Golden. Look at the picture. See my lovely mug. Because there's more. There's about 5 Andre Goldens that I'm related to 4 of them. So also online with me is my favorite girl, the Chocolate Pearl. She's online and give her a holla.
Hey, y'all. Holla to me. I'm on Facebook, Tawana Golden, as well as Tawana Golden Siebels. And I'm on Instagram as Mini Me's Mama.
You got
Also, my Facebook page for my products is The Real Golden Girls Creations.
that's what's up. That is what's up. So, yeah, that commercial you sent me in Messenger. Is that your new commercial?
Yes.
Pearl? Okay, so I'll play that one
Yes,
today.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
I will make sure. Let me find it. Okay, there you go. Well, anyway, today's show is going to be an interesting show. If you didn't know, if you were under a rock, did not have internet, or you lived in the Bronx, you know that the former president of the United States of these Americas, we spell Americas with 3 kappas. So y'all, if you know, you know. Let me get this. It's not acting right. So I'll put this here. Well, anyway, y'all know he had 34 counts against him of illegal stuff that he did in New York State. And we had everybody thought he was going to get off. I'm not going to sit up here and cap. Everybody thought he was going to get off because of who he was and how this country's run. Now, I'm not going to try to get too political because I may lose some sponsors, but I want y'all to know that we're gonna get this show everything we got until we're gonna leave it all on the floor. So, like I said, welcome to the show. We're gonna appreciate each and every one of y'all. I don't like saying the guy's name because personally I think he's racist, misogynist, people stuff.
He's an all-around not a good guy. Period.
Yes, he's not a good human being. So, what do you think? You know, we both was from New York, and we knew him way back when. What is he? What do you think? Did they get it right? Did they get it wrong? What do you think?
Okay, to me, it's not a matter of what I think. It's what I would love to know, because of the fact that we thought that he was going to get off. And now that we realize he is actually going to be, he has the charges. He is now officially a felon. Does that matter? Do you feel even though he's considered a felon now, do that matter? Will he serve any time? There's 34.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if people are going to vote for him before, they're going to vote for him regardless.
Right. They're still going to vote for him. But my thing is this. I want to know, because like I said, because now you're going to actually get felons to now vote for him. Okay. Thinking that if they vote for him. Right. Exactly. Given it the fact that I hear so much, and I just want to know from the people, do you feel that because he got those counts, will he serve time? And if he was, because they're going to do it in July, so we'll know whether or not he's going to serve time. My thing is they just going to slap him on the hand and say, okay, you just got this felon and you can go on about your business. But if there's any other person out there with just one count, just one, he has 34.
That's true.
A person with only one count cannot do nothing. They considered the low life of the earth and can't even find a job at McDonald's.
That's the big issue, though.
Under the books.
Yeah, but that's a big issue because, okay, had that been president number 44, would they have treated him like they treated him?
Right.
Put one in the box for yes, 2 for no. I think we all know.
When I heard the results, I don't even know if I had any true feelings. My first thought was, okay, so if you really wanted to imprison him, why y'all just couldn't sentence him then, right then?
Because even though he has more money, he doesn't have money like that, like he claimed he did, but he's got money. Money talks in this country.
Exactly. So for the people who have money, you can get out of 34 counts of felony counts. But
you can,
the person who only has one felony cannot get out of anything, and they'll sentence him right then.
No, usually in New York. I'm sorry. Hi everybody. Usually in New York.
This is Apple. Introduce yourself, Apple.
Hi, I'm Apple. I'm actually from New York, as these two are, but I live here in New York now. Usually in criminal cases in New York, you don't get sentenced on the same day that you get convicted, and that happens whether you have money or not. Now, whether or not he serves jail time, that remains to be seen, because he could still get probation in lieu of jail time.
Right, and if he gets probation, he still gets to be the president.
Even if he gets jail time, he could still run for president.
Yeah,
right.
He can run for president, but technically, nothing's supposed to happen to him. I mean, he can't get access to sensitive information anymore.
Right, because he's a felon. But that's not going to stop the maggots.
That's not going to stop them. Yeah,
from voting.
They're not going to.
No, I agree. Hey, y'all get some arguments for me.
They just want him as a figurehead anyway. He thinks it's about him. It's not about him.
Yeah, not even close.
Right. They want him as just a figurehead, and if he doesn't have access, if he he does get elected to be the next president, he can't access certain things, but who can? The people that he appoints and the people that put themselves in a position to be in power without actually being the president. So all the laws that they come in, that they want to pass, and all the different policies or whatever, they're gonna push their own agendas, which they do anyway, but it's going to be even more because he's not going to have anything. He can't even travel to certain countries as a felon.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTube short, and I guess the congressman who was briefing, he was like, yeah, he just started naming off countries. They was mad at him. They were mad at him because he only got halfway through the the show, actually through the countries. He got up to India or something like that.
Yeah, because a lot of these countries, they don't want felons from any other country in their countries.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does.
So okay,
about it. So
I have a question. I have a question for you. Don't he have a private jet?
Yes, but regardless, he still got to clear customs.
Customs, yeah, they still got to.
Okay. I wasn't sure of that. I mean, being that you worked for the airlines at one time before, I didn't know if you have a private jet, do you still have to clear customs?
Oh yeah,
but you clear it privately, obviously.
Yeah, they
don't go through the same, thing.
Yeah,
that us as citizens will go through, or
right. They just bring their border patrol or customs to the plane.
Right.
That's why. You remember? Did you remember the movie Ray, with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
You remember when the part when he landed? I think it was in Canada. He's come back from Canada, and the agents boarded the plane. That's what happens. Yeah, they don't board it like that, but that's what usually happens.
They'll go on there and take him off or arrest him for trying to leave.
Yeah.
So my thing is, how can you run a country if you can't even? Because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not a felon, and I really don't know a lot about law, but the little bit I do know, I thought if you are a felon, you're not allowed to leave the state.
Well, depends if it's, well, his case it'll be a state felony, but they can, what they do is when you're in corrections, they have what's called compacts. Different states can say, okay, if you live in North Carolina and you in jail and you live and you got to do a crime in Georgia, or you're caught a felony in North Carolina and you got to register when you get to Georgia, Georgia has to be able to accept them. Otherwise, they're going to have to do a lot of paperwork because they can get arrested for being a felon across state lines. But usually, if they have a reciprocity agreement with them, they would be able to just call the probation there and say, hey, probation, hey, somebody's come from New Jersey, they need to sign in. And that's what they do. So it can be done, but he
Yeah, I
can't
was
even.
about to say, it's usually if you're on some kind of supervision, you can't cross state lines. But sometimes they'll let you do that if you have work or, something like
Right.
that. He
Oh,
And
so
would be
that means he's gonna be able to go to the states, through the states and all.
right.
yeah, he'll be able to go through the states. Like I said, the issue it doesn't hurt him traveling within the country. It does cause issues, but would it be an issue if he was elected? Hell, I don't even think we'd have internet within 6 months because he's gonna do that big. He's gonna start the purge. At least I think he is. He's gonna
And
start
in my opinion,
start
this
the
was the start of a real life Handmaid's Tale.
yeah. So I don't know, but a lot of people, a lot of people are they have that, and a lot of people, they don't want to hear none of that nonsense about you know he's good for government. He's gonna get things done. He's gonna do this, and only thing I can say and have a straight face and don't laugh at me, but he kept most of his big words. Some of them he couldn't do. The wall, which was stupid anyway, but that's my
Anyway,
personal opinion. But most of the stuff he did, he got Roe v. Wade overturned. He got, redefined. He got a lot of stuff done, but it didn't. I was telling somebody on my feed. I said, yeah, he got a lot of stuff done. I give him credit for that. I said, but most of that stuff didn't help the average American. I mean, Biden's not that much better. However,
marginally.
yeah, at least he's trying to do things. He ain't, the other guy ain't even gonna he ain't even gonna pretend, and that's the scary part because he's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So it's these next few months, but they're trying to scare people to vote for him. That's what it is. They talk about illegals, but if you kicked out every undocumented citizen or undocumented person in the country, you know, Dennis, we served together in the 101st back in the day, air assault. um, the Supreme Court can't overturn these 34 particular these particular 34 felony charges because they're state. It won't go past the state Supreme Court.
Which that's what
Now,
he was tried in.
yeah, now the case in Miami with Jack Smith running the show. Now they can overturn that. They can overturn that. But the case in Georgia is a state case. The case in Arizona is a state case. The case in Michigan is a state case. So there are a lot of different states. I think Wisconsin is that way also. But he won't get he'll get some. He's going to get off on some of those. Whether he gets convicted or not, it's gonna affect him. But it's not. I mean, but if Project 2025 comes in, hey, It's over. We ain't the United States anymore. Just my personal opinion. I am not an anarchist, though I might play one in a podcast. But yeah, it's weird. It's just weird sometimes when we look at things and how things you think that's not going to bother you actually do bother you, but they catch you on the back end. You think everything is okay, and then, you know, here's my personal opinion. They don't want us to be too smart, because if we're too smart, we'll figure out the BS they're doing. Right now we're somewhat intelligent. You know, we have opposable thumbs. so we can, but they want us not healthy. They want us healthy enough to work, but not too healthy to live long, to collect money from them. That's why they're draining Social Security. I need to get my tin hat on.
I think all the things that he's threatening to implement, I think it's going to happen if he gets elected.
If he gets elected, more than likely, yeah. But there's still, while there's still controls, I'm sure there'll be a poison pill put there to kind of, if they know he's coming in, and everybody else, they'll do lame ducks do crazy things. But either way, like I said, you have that situation, and then another situation is that is he, it's not him per se, but it's all his enablers and hangers on.
Right, like I said, he's just going to be a figurehead. He's a talking head. That's it. He doesn't know what he's saying half of the time.
Yeah, but that's but that's kind of what I was saying, is that it won't be immediate. They could try, but there's not enough. Theoretically, they can, if they give them a year, and they can get all that stuff done. Unfortunately, but immediately there'll be no big changes. He can write all the executive orders. It's not going to be as effective as passing laws.
Yeah. Trisha says they really want us back in slavery, in my opinion. I totally agree. If not actual slavery, but it'll be something akin to it,
I guess.
And it's not going to be just us anymore. It's going to be, all people of color.
Yeah, and the ones that be trying to throw us under the bus.
Right.
The ones that try to throw us under the bus, they're gonna be, they're gonna be the next ones on. And then once they do that, here's the problem with that, and this is why the U.S. can be like, we were great one time, but we're not. And I mean, we wasn't great for everybody. We wasn't. So let's not. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and lie to myself. I'm not gonna lie to myself. What was I saying? I feel a deep breath and clear and went back to factory sentence. But anyway, the biggest thing is that nothing will happen right away, but we got to be careful that too many things will happen at one time, and a lot of this chaos and people being emboldened and things like that. That's what we got to watch out for. You see all those senators and Marjorie Taylor 6B. Did you see how she talked to Dr. Fauci?
Yes.
And isn't she the epitome of class and race and style?
And they are not stopping her in any shape, form, or fashion. She's like a runaway freight train. She could say and do whatever she wants, it seems like, and with no repercussions at all.
Yeah, but they come back, and you know, she's one of those throw a rock, hide your hand, because you saw when Representative Crockett got at her, she was all in her feelings. She was all in her
Yeah, she
feelings.
was in her feelings, and then everybody jumped on Representative Crockett for defending herself, basically.
Hey, I wasn't mad at her.
Me neither. And she said it in a way, you know, she posed it as a question,
right?
But because we speak, you know, I guess sarcasm, we knew that it was really, you know.
And here's Apple Girl. Here is an audience. Here is the richest thing of all. All those Republicans are saying that the justice system is not fair. Let us all laugh together. Really, I'm a whole black man in America. It was never fair. It wasn't even set up that way. We went from 3/5 of a person to, I'm gonna say 4/5, because we still sometimes we're not treated like a full human. But that's our lived experience.
Right.
I said I was on a podcast early. I was on a live early on TikTok, and I said there's a difference between white people and people who are white. Notice the first thing is people. Then the adjectives that describe the noun, as opposed to white people, because they, those are the ones that are in the Walmart shopping. Those are the ones in the boardroom. Got their job because they're Uncle Daddy Jr. And hey, Dennis, I don't know. It's a heavy red area. They would vote for for potted if it had an R beside it, because the last time she ran against a Democrat who was a war veteran, had all the accolades, but they're like, nah, you love the military, but we don't love Democrats, so you can't win up here. But that's why they keep, now her buddy Gropey Beetlejuicer is going to lose her seat, but she left her old district and went to a new district in Colorado, and yeah, she didn't even make the primary unless she's going to run as an independent. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And some scuttlebutt said that they got that she's going to be, she might be guys running me. The kind of balance.
Nikki says nothing but white people live in her district. I tried to leave area before dark. Dennis says it blows my mind. Her and the what is that, pedophile?
Yeah. Oh,
the pedophile from Florida. Pedophile from Florida, and it's horrible too. Oh, yeah. I got to put my glasses on so I can read that. Hold on, where my glasses at? Babe, you got a pair of glasses I can borrow? Oh, there you go. You know you old when you gotta borrow somebody else's reading glasses.
Yeah, he's referring to Representative Gates from Florida, the one that got the speaker before Johnson. Yeah, that's a whole nother crap show, because the Republicans do not care about individuals. They care about power. They will throw anybody under the bus to get that power. On YouTube land, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe on every Tuesday. Thank you. In TikTok land, don't forget to leave a like or something. If you want to gift me, hey, I'm good. I hook your mans up. But and I got super chats in YouTube. Why I keep saying Yahoo? I got Yahoo on the head because I guess I am a Yahoo. But but anyway, you have to go ahead. Go ahead.
I love living in Florida. However, the people in Florida, like Charlemagne always say, all of Florida is crazy.
Oh, I agree with that.
Crazy and drives crazy. So the representatives that come from here, yeah. I hate that I have to, my voting, what I'm voting for, I hate that I have to do that.
Yeah, I can't hold you. I cannot hold you. But that's
and I'm saying a lot. South Carolina representatives are better than Florida representatives.
Look,
and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, look, both your senators, let's just say about as straight as a crooked road in Colorado on a Colorado mountain. Both, and how we say it, both of them. Both of them. Hey, he said, I got a girlfriend. Yeah, look, see, girlfriend. and the lady looked like she was a hostage. Talk about, I'm only here so I won't get fined.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, fair use, because hey, they're public figures. I can talk about them just as long as I'm not disparaging them. I mean, hey, you love who you love.
But they, country, they have always been and always will be afraid of change. And
definitely.
And once Barack Obama was, voted in twice, they really lost their minds.
What little they had, it seemed.
What little, yeah. And now they really, and that's why Trump got elected in the first place. They didn't care who replaced Barack, as long as it wasn't a woman and it wasn't another person of color.
Eventually, that's going to happen, though.
It is going to happen. I hope it does. I hope it does, because if he comes into office for another 4 years, it's not going to be good for this country, period.
But here's someone had told me the other day on TikTok. It's called the you ever heard of drain pool politics?
Explain it, please.
Okay. Yes, please.
Drain pool politics is a relic of Jim Crow days. Especially in the South, pools were segregated. Well, black people didn't have pools. The public pools were made, and if they had the pool, they got the old pool. They got the hand-me-down pool. Once integration hit after Brown versus Board of Education and the Civil Rights Act of '64, what a lot of those areas, especially in the South, sometime in the North, they drained the pools and closed the rec centers.
Yes.
And then after white flight in the '70s, there's no pool, there's no rec center. All of the high paying jobs have left. So what is there? It's the hood. Now I'm glad. Look, we lived in the hood, and I'm proud of that. It helped make me the person I am. But I'm glad that almost 85 years, Queensbridge had the Reese Center, and that they did a lot of stuff there. I did Cub Scouts there. It was I think, Swan, didn't y'all do brownies down there or something like that? Pearl.
I did the whole Girl Scout. I was the manager of Mountain to Midland, so we did from brownies all the way up to juniors and cadets.
So that's what I'm saying though. But the Reese, the center has always, that's.
Oh, you're talking about in New York?
In New York, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't do. Mommy didn't put us in Girl Scouts there. I always wanted to go in Girl Scouts, but she never put me in it.
Well, you know, the only reason I was in Cub Scouts because our father was was the den master.
Oh, the den master. Okay. I just know mommy never put us in there. I wanted to go so bad, so I guess when I moved to South Carolina, uh, I got my daughter into it, and then I wound up being what is it?
The den not see we had den mothers.
Mother. I can't even yeah, because Boy Scouts, because I did Boy Scouts with my boys, and I was the den mother for them. But then when Nicole was old enough to get into Girl Scouts, I was a Girl Scout leader, and then I got so involved in it, I wound up becoming the Girl Scout manager, and I wound up managing 40 troops and 90 leaders. So yeah, I guess I was trying to catch up from when I was a child. But I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't have explained all that, but I felt I needed to. Anyway, what was your question?
Hey, I was this year's old when I found that out. So ain't like we say back in the day, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Yeah, Girl Scouts was I hope everybody out in media land or social media land has ever got into a scout troop or their children got into it. I think that every child needs to experience that type of adventure because of the fact that it gives them different skills other than sitting in front of the TV.
Yeah. In YouTube land only. Give me a 1 if you were involved in Scouts. Give me a 2 if you weren't. If you were not, what were you involved in? Youth sports, chess club, math lab. We want to know. We want to know. Support the content.
Nowadays, a lot of people. A lot of people get involved in an actual sport. But I want to know if someone has ever been involved in other than sports. Have they, like you said, chess club, math club, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts? It's different things other than sports that you can get involved in to grow and learn.
Right.
I truly believe that being in a Girl Scouts teaches you so many worldly things, as if you're in a house and your lights go out or you don't have any electricity to cook, do you know how to do a little campfire and put the little pot on the fire type thing? Or if you do want to go camping, do you know how to survive out in the woods type thing? I think it's a very good way of learning life other than sitting in front of the TV or the computer or your phone nowadays. When you go out there to camp into nature, it's wonderful. Granted, I can't stand bugs. I can't stand bugs.
Yeah, that. we all ain't feeling bugs.
Yeah, but I still was able to go out there. Of course, I had all this skin protection and stuff, and I never went out there with shorts on. I always went out there with long sleeves and pants because I didn't want the bugs to bite on me. But it's still a good. I did, unfortunately, because I don't like bugs. We did a camping experience, and one of the little girls had eczema real bad, and because in South Carolina, just like in Florida, it gets so hot, and in South Carolina it's so muggy that she was being irritated by the heat, and like 12 o'clock at night we had to actually put her in the shower. So the campground that we went to actually had showers, almost like
were they indoor showers or outdoor showers?
They were outdoor showers. Ooh. Well, partially outdoors. It was out there, but it had closed doors and walls and stuff like that. But it had like the stalls, and we had to put her in the shower because of that. But when we went in there, first we just tried to get a cool rag and wipe her down. That didn't work. So we had to go into we went into the shower. As soon as I pulled back the shower curtain, it was this huge, and I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but that thing looked like it had to be 6 inches tall, and the legs spread it out. But even though it was a bug, it was a beautiful, ugly bug. And I know that's an oxymoron, but the colors on that bug was so gorgeous, but it scared the living daylights out of us. And I was like, can we just put some ice on you?
I'm surprised y'all didn't have like calamine and stuff like that.
We did, but it didn't help. We needed to cool her skin down. It wasn't necessarily itching, it was more burning.
I got
and
you.
So we had to so what I did is I had the ice that we had left over. I showed up each piece. I was rubbing up and down her arms until the morning time when it was time to get up. So all night long we were up trying to keep this young lady, comfortable. But because I refused to go back in there with that bug. That bug could have that bad.
I don't blame you. How old was she at the time?
I think she was 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, I think I had brownies. Yeah, okay. Those were brownies. So the daisies
little
is
balls
like
of terror.
5 and 6. Yeah. The daisies like 5 or 6 years old, and then the brownies are a little older than that. And then you go to the juniors and then the cadets. But it's a wonderful experience for the youth. I hate that Mommy wasn't able to put us in Girl Scouts. I don't know what the reason was, but I kept begging her to. But I'm glad I was able to do that with my daughter and experience that. And till this day, it still keeps me, I still remember all of what I've learned. So I always try to stay prepared. They always say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And Girl Scouts has taught me that.
Yeah, my daughter was in Girl Scouts as well. She liked it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience.
Any camping trips, though, living in New York and in the city, they wasn't going.
They weren't going on camping trips?
No, they didn't. They did everything besides that. They went on like trips to like Six Flags and Great Wolf's Love, things like that.
Man, stuff. Hey, I never went to Great Adventure ever.
Really?
Huh?
Yeah. When Aunt Pam and Michelle still lived in New York, she came. No, they had moved to South Carolina, but they came up, and we were going to Great Adventure. I was like, yeah, I'm going to Great Adventure. It rained all day. I'm like, I still wanted to go. I was mad. I was mad.
Granddad used to take us all the time.
Yeah. I never went. I never went. But that, that's.
Is Great Adventure still open?
Yeah, it's still open. Yeah, that. I mean,
so what is I was going to ask you, what was the results of who did what? One was Kim Allen. Trish said one.
Yeah, and
that's the only ones that responded. So, Kim said both of her daughters were also in Girl Scouts. Did they enjoy Girl Scouts? And how far did they go? That's what I would love. My daughter went as far as junior. I got out of the Girl Scouts after Mommy had passed, and because when Mommy passed, it was just too stressful for me to deal with other people's problems.
That's yeah.
So I had to get out of it. She says yes, they loved it. Yeah, I had to get out of it. So my daughter decided to change her recreation to cheerleading. And not only did she do cheerleading, but she did it at a school competition, and then she did it outside competition. So I went from basically selling cookies to giving my money out to these cheerleading trips and costumes and all that other good stuff. You don't realize how expensive.
Well, anything's expensive when
Cheerleading
it
can
comes
be.
to kids. When the kids are in your pocket like that, yeah,
Oh my
everything's
goodness.
expensive. Got that money, but right now I'm going to play your commercial. Now, audience, I ain't never seen this. So we seen it for the first time.
My baby did it for me.
All right, I'll stop shit. Hold on.
I don't know if you noticed I put a new telephone number on there.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's I'll do that, and I got you. That was a
If
nice
anybody
commercial though.
wants to experience, thank you. If any, my baby Dabs did that. If anybody wanted to see my products, you can go on the Real Golden Girls Creation on my Facebook page, and it'll show you all of my products that I do sell. I also do custom items as well. If you wanted to order anything, just hit me up on that number. I don't know about heart right now, but hey, it's up there.
It's all good. We'll handle that. We'll handle that. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. That's we it's been a good show. I'm gonna cut it off a little early because you know what they say: early to rise, early to bed makes you big in the head.
Yeah, I have to. I've been doing whatever. I've been doing 410s for the last 2 weeks, so I can make it to the funeral on Friday. So yeah, I need to
make that money. Don't let the money.
Too, yeah.
Well, you
know
didn't take
me.
my.
I don't let that money slip out.
I'm about to say, but you ain't take my advice and bust it open for. Bust it open. That's what I told Farrah.
Ignore that social media land. Don't pay my brother no attention because I ain't busting nothing open but a bag of chips, okay?
Oh gosh.
Not a private phone call. Y'all can't say that.
You said what?
I said this is not a private phone call. Y'all gotta remember that.
I know, but hey, I just wanted the people to see it and say we're normal people. We act the fool. We have fun. The show is fun. Couple of times, I'm going to put in the link for the live, and if you want to come on, I'll have you on, and we'll talk about anything you want. TikTok land, let me know. So we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna cut this one a little short today. I'm gonna. My back is a little twingy, and I need a little pick me up, or put me down.
Stop trying to climb them poles. Just leave it to the women. Yeah. Stop trying to climb them poles.
Look.
Y'all are so inappropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, my older siblings.
Yeah, but I mean,
we'll be live on Friday in New York, okay? Because I know once we get together again, it's on.
Oh yeah, definitely. But you know, I want everybody to appreciate what you have, appreciate your family, appreciate your people. We lost one of ours a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to celebrate his young life cut short tragically, not of his own doing, wrong place, wrong time. But it's you know, it hurts to know when the next generation goes before you, because you can't. There's no pain like that. I can't even imagine that. And our youngest sibling is going, youngest sister is going through that right now, as well as his father. Join us next Tuesday, and we will be back. You never know what we're gonna talk about. Before we go, I'm gonna let my co-host say something. Go on, Apple. What you got?
Absolutely nothing. I think my mind just went blank real quick.
I know, because I put people to sleep, and not in a good way.
No, stop it.
Hey, Pearl, it's your turn.
I want to just say, enjoy your family and your close friends while you can. As the leaves fall off the tree, new ones will grow, but you still have to water that tree or that plant. So keep your family close, water them, allow them to grow, but grow in a healthy way, and love them. Just like the sun loves to shine on those plants, you shine as that sun on your children and your family members. We are close knit family, siblings rather, and we love each other. We love on each other. And we're always there for each other, and I thank each and every one of them, because without them, I be honest with you, I don't know where I would be. I don't think I would have made it through a lot of my tragedies. I would think I wouldn't have smiled brighter without them for my good times. So you just make sure you love on your family, because you never know when it's their time or yours.
No, sister,
that's what's up, though. That's what's up. And I'm going to close with a little monologue. Like I said, Chocolate Pearl came up and said, let us cut all of the BS, get rid of the arguments, make up with folks, because you never know the last time you'll see them or the last time they'll see you. And what kind of memory do you want with that person? That's the worst feeling to have, is to have unresolved situations with your people. Well, never make love by the garden gate. Though love is blind, the neighbors ain't. Till next week, people. Peace out.
Love you too, Trish.
Love you, Trish.